Welcome to Bold Ventures Television, sister show to Bold Ventures Radio, brought to you by OrgPR LLC and Seyfarth Shaw LLP. Joining host Gene Creech in the studio is Daniel Upton, CEO, and Adam Rice, COO of Looksee.
You went through the Shot Put Ventures Accelerator program, and so that helped y'all get started, with the initial set of funds. What have y'all been doing since then in terms of capital raise and fundraising?
It's interesting. The Shot Put gives you all of their companies. They've publicly disclosed this, but they say that they'll give each, at least for the first round, they've given each founder $5,000,
right,
and then they give you $5,000 for the company. So for us, coming out of school and still living on low wages, because
right,
we're used to the grad school.
Y'all were used to
grad school life. That money lasted us through the summer, and we probably had a month of runway after that. And I saw this with all the other companies as well. Everyone was like, "What do we do now? The money's come to an end." It's really just set to last 3 months.
It's a really interesting story actually, because through Shot Put we found some investors. We had a really successful demo day and met some folks, and Daniel was actually technically getting paid because he had a week of jury duty. So he left to go get jury duty, and I was kind of panicking, and then when he left I was like, don't worry, I'm going to go get some money. So I got my, I just went out there and I talked to the people who were interested and just tried to raise enough capital and get everybody on the same page. So we talked to several investors, and then we were able to raise close to $100,000, and that's going to sustain us for about another year or so. And again, as Daniel mentioned, you have pretty low overhead when we're a capital light, web-based app.
Sure.
So that's really great for us, and we have again, we inherited this graduate school lifestyle, so we're used to doing that. We can get by on very little, and it goes a long way, and we're able to get a lot of work done.
Well, and according to Don Rainey, who was on just a few minutes ago, being able to manage that money well, that's a really good sign for when you go to get more. But are y'all actively looking for more capital, or do you have will that be in the next 3 months, or?
Well, given that we have, I know raising capital takes time, but given that we have a year runway, we're focusing on the product right now.
Okay.
And seeing how we can turn that into revenue, and we have kind of a set path to revenue in our minds, and we want to see how that actually pans out. And from that point on, it's much better to try to raise money when you don't need money.
Exactly.
Thanks for watching Bold Ventures TV, which is the sister show to Bold Ventures Radio. Both are brought to you by OrgPR LLC and the law firm Seyfarth Shaw LLP. Each week, Gene Creech interviews interesting entrepreneurs from around the country. Every Wednesday night, you can tune into the live broadcast of Bold Ventures Radio at 16:20 a.m. or at www.americaswebradio.com. If you have a guest suggestion, send an email to gene@boldventuresprogram.com.